your girl Ariel, about to could do another makeup tutorial like usual. To start off this year of 2024, I'm currently in a, hold on, I'm back. So what we're basically doing today is I'm honestly gonna go off a whim. I have no clue. I want to do color, but the last couple of makeup looks I've done have been color, so I kind of don't want to do that. So we're not gonna do color. We're just gonna go with the flow with it and see how it goes, just like life. Just letting you know that the music that you're not going to be hearing that I'm going to be playing, because I know a lot of makeup artists that I've watched, they don't really mention like what music they be listening to, but I'm just gonna let y'all know that I listen to Megan Thee Stallion, Tyler the Creator, Amari, and Nicki Minaj, and also BTS and TXT, and also Twice. Oh, and also Kid Cudi and Logic. So that's what I'm gonna be playing. So if I dance weird or if I look a certain way when I'm doing something, that's why. Alright guys, so for this we're gonna do a little voiceover and we're gonna see how this goes. So I'm showing you Vaseline. I'm putting on my Vaseline because I don't care what anybody says, you always put on Vaseline, at least in the beginning of it, so your lips can at least be moisturized. So even if you don't feel like you need Vaseline on your lips, put some Vaseline on your lips or some chapstick or something, because we don't want your lips to be dry and dusty. Also, you need to put on Pond's, so you always try to moisturize your face in the beginning of your makeup look. So you always try to moisturize it because that's how you get a flawless, seamless makeup look. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, don't ask me why. So you put that all over your face, and I always do it this way because it's just better for me personally. So you just rub it around your face and make sure you have a good, seamless makeup look. Make sure you're always moisturized, always. Okay, so once we are done moisturizing our face, we're going to start on our brows. And so this is the brow gel that I use. I'm going to put the company down below. I really like this company because really makes sure that I get a sleek eyebrow look. And I think their products smell really good. So usually when you're putting on your eyebrows, your eyebrow gel, you usually try to put not too much to the point where you see the residue on your forehead, but just enough to sleek back the amount of eyebrows that you have. Since my eyebrows are not necessarily thick, but I do have a good amount of eyebrows, I try to always make sure that I put enough on. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to use the brow pen. Well, not pen, but the little thingy that I'm using. I don't know what it's called. Don't ask me. And you push back your eyebrows as much as you possibly can. If you need to reapply some eyebrow gel, please do so. And so yeah, that's what you see me doing right now. I'm just trying to push back my eyebrows and trying to make sure it is attached to my face and try to make sure I get a nice good arch. I don't know if y'all can see it, but one eyebrow is thicker than the other. You'll probably see as I do it. But so yeah, that's the before and that is the after of it. So yeah, then I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. I put gel on the other side and I push it back as far as I possibly can. And so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing with the eyebrows. And try your best to not put too much, because then you'll have some on your forehead and then it'll be like a weird spot on your head that just has gel on it. So just put enough and sleek back as the best as you can. Okay, so now that we're done arching our eyebrows, we are going to use this eyebrow, well not, oh my gosh, this brush for my eyebrows, Lord, the brush for my eyebrows. And so we're going to start by going to the bottom of the eyebrow and we make our way all the way down. And by the way, I'm using black eyeshadow. I don't really have an eyebrow pen to use, so I use eyeshadow instead. And so yeah, all you see me doing is arching the bottom part, and then I go to the top part and arch it and do the shape of my eyebrows, and then I do my best to fill it in. When you're filling in your eyebrows, you try not to fill in too much to the point where you can clearly see that it's filled in, but just enough for it to be natural. For this makeup look specifically, I don't usually use black eyeshadow a lot, but I just use it for this look for the sake of time and for the sake of just doing it, to be honest. But usually I would use dark eyeshadow, and so I use
black for my eyebrows, and sometimes I use dark brown. So as you see now, I'm doing the same process on the other side. I'm filling in the bottom, then arching it to the top, and then I'm just filling in some areas where I feel like it's necessary. And so yeah, I know it looks like caterpillars right now, but trust me, we are going to fix it. And as you see me now, we're fixing it. We're using a Q-tip, and then we are using this makeup remover. You can get that on like Walgreens, Five Below, Walmart, etc. And so yeah, I use a Q-tip, and I just clean up any of the residue that I see here, and I just try to make it as nice and arched as possible. It might not always be perfect because sometimes your eyebrows are not even, and it is completely okay. I usually take the longest with my eyebrows because I don't like it when they're uneven, at least to me. And so yeah, you see me just trying to clean up as much as I possibly can. And so yeah, that's usually what I'm going to be doing. And so now you see me doing the same process on the other eyebrow, cleaning up all of the extra residue on it. And so sometimes if I take too much off the eyebrow, I try to like fix it up, which you saw me doing on the other side of the eyebrow. So now I'm just doing the same process on the other one. Since now we cleaned up our eyebrows, we are going to be going in with the NARS foundation. I'll put the specific one down below, and so I usually put about like 3 to 4 squirts on the back of my hand, and then I use this setting spray. I'll put the setting spray down below. I do not remember the setting spray specifically, but that's okay. I'm gonna put it down below. So now I'm using this brush, and I just get that amount of foundation, and I'm going through the same process as I fill in my eyebrows. I always go to the bottom first so I can arch out the bottom and do the best of my ability to make it as seamless and clean as possible. Then sometimes you'll see me what I'm doing now. I use the rest of it, and I'll just kind of go down towards my eyelid, and then I go to the top part of it, and I try to fill in the top part of it and try to clean it up, and so it can look nice and sleek. Oof, look at that, it looks so good. But yeah, and so yeah, you're just trying to clean up the best as you way. I know the first time when you do your makeup, it's not going to be perfect. This takes time and effort and a lot of patience to do, but I promise you it is definitely worth it when you see you come so far. And then now we're repeating the process on the other side, going to the bottom and trying to clean up. And so yeah, that's usually what I do with my eyebrows. And so what I'm doing right now, not a lot of people do, but I do, is that I use foundation, like the rest of the foundation I have, and I put on the top of my eyelid and just cover up my eyelid. I don't do this every time I do my makeup look, but I do it mostly when I'm starting to do eyeshadows. So that's usually what I do. And so for the rest of it, I just try to spread it out, the foundation, around my whole area of my forehead, is because so it can look more natural and it'll blend very well. Every time you do your makeup look, you always put on your setting spray, and you always try to make sure it is damped enough for you to pound down with some sponge. And I know that might sound bad, and I'm so sorry for that, but yeah. So you use a sponge, and you usually basically just use that sponge, and you try to just blend out through your whole skin. And so yeah, that's usually what you do with that. And so next we use this milk primer, and so I personally use setting spray with it so it can look all nice and sticky and all nice with my skin. So then I use, like, I didn't show the brush, but I just use a brush and I just put it out throughout my whole face. And so I try to do it this way when applying on any type of liquid products on my face, because when you put it on the back of your hand, it makes it easy for you to apply, and it just makes it better for you to have a flawless makeup look. So usually when you are doing your makeup look and you don't have those like supplies to mix in your stuff, use the back of your hand. And so every time I use foundation, I know it's gonna be annoying, but I'm gonna say it every time: use your setting spray to lock in everything, and then go back in with a sponge. So now that we're done with that, we're going to use our foundation again, and I use 4 and a setting spray every single time. And so I mix it well, and so now I'm applying the foundation onto my face. And I'm sorry if this is going kind of quickly. I kind of made it edit this kind of quickly, and I'm so sorry. I made it so they could be this way. So now you see me applying it all over my face. You always go on your cheeks, your chin, on the top of your lip, and your forehead. And so I try to do as much as I possibly can, but not too much, because it will all look very cakey. Always use setting spray, and I got this fan off Temu, and I love it so much. Please get it. And then sometimes I'll put the foundation, not the foundation, but the setting spray on my, and I just broke my mirror again. Amazing. And dropped the mic. So now we're just holding it like that for the rest of the video. Okay, don't look at me. Oh, okay, I won't look at you. Okay. So now that we're just putting the setting spray that I sprayed onto the sponge and just spreading it across my face. The reason why I do this is because so I can lock in the makeup look, and so it will not look too cakey. It'll just look, it'll just blend well with my skin. And so yeah, that's usually what I do. Now usually when you put on foundation, you do not need a lot of foundation. You just need enough to have a full coverage. And I specifically say NARS is the best foundation for a full coverage look. And look at that, full coverage. Go back in with your setting spray. And so now we go back into the beauty blender, and then we just, beat that face up, because that's what we do here. That's our goal, to beat up our face. And so, yeah, as I continue to grow my channel, I see a lot of people tell me not to put foundation under my eyes. So probably next time I won't do that. But yeah, so now that we're done with that, we're going to go with our concealer. I'm going to put it down and below. I always put it behind my hand. I use my setting spray because that is what we do. It helps. So we use this brush, and we go in under our eyes. And so this area, we usually go on the inner corner of our eye, and then out on the outside to have a nice arch. You'll see what I'm talking about. Same thing with concealer. You do not need a lot of concealer, to be honest. You just need enough for it to cover, and so you can be able to see it. And then you repeat the process on the other side, and then you go to the top of your forehead, to your nose, and then to your jawline. You'll see what I'm talking about. But yes, every time you do your concealer or your foundation, you do not need a lot in order for it to be shown. So this is the part you see what I'm talking about with doing the part on your forehead. You do not necessarily need a lot. To be honest, you just need enough. Then you try to go to your cheekbones and do the same process on there. And then sometimes, if you want to, you can put it on the top of your lip, and then a little line on the bottom. And then you try to do, if you're trying to do a nice good contour on your nose, you do the concealer on your nose, so it'd be nice and easy for you to outline it. And so that when we go back in with our setting spray, I'm telling you, it's going to be super annoying. I know, but I promise you it's worth it. Just do it every single time. And so yeah, that's usually what I do. And then you use a little fan every single time. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Do it. Buy it. It's amazing. Mwah! I love it. So yeah. And so once that's done, we use a brush. I know, not a sponge. I promise you, I'm going to show you why. When using a brush, it's much easier for you to have a better control on spreading your concealer rather than using a sponge, because with a sponge, you're just blending it in. With a brush, you're basically seaming it around your whole face, and it's more accurate for you to have a better look. So what I'm telling you, when using concealer, do not use a beauty blender. Use a brush, not a brush. Lord, a brush. And so yeah, that's usually what I do when it comes to that. And then I do the same process on the other side. Then once you're done blending out your concealer, you go back in with your setting spray. And then you use our lucky trusty little fan. And then once you're done with that, now we're going to go into a beauty blender, and now we're going to let the setting spray help seek in the concealer, because I promise you, doing the brush is so much better than using a beauty blender. I've been doing makeup for about 5 years now, and it definitely shows. I feel like in this makeup look, I feel like I put too much concealer, but it's okay. I just want to show you guys the process of that. Now we're going to go into our liquid contour. This contour is Ebony from Fenty. I remember the name because I truly love this contour, and plus I love Fenty so much. Mwah. I love it so much. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, we ain't gonna look into. Oh, okay. So yeah, the stick, Ebony, yep, and then yeah. And so now we're going to contour our nose, and that is the brush I use. So when doing the nose, I feel like the nose is one of the most important parts in doing your makeup, because it kind of gives you this, I love the illusion that it gives you when you feel like you have a smaller nose, but you don't. So yeah, and so I go down, I start from the top part of my eyebrow, and then I curve down. And so yeah, that's usually what I do when it comes to this process. And so then we go back into our setting spray. We spray everywhere. It's worth it. And so yeah, I'm listening to music and I'm just jamming to whatever at this point. I don't know. I'm using the fan. And so now we're going to use some type of fluffy brush, and we're going to blend out our nose. When blending out your nose, you do not need to blend it too many times. And then we're going to go into our setting spray and our fan. So once you finish blending out everything, that's when you do it. And so then now we go back into our sponge, and we just blend out the setting spray into every crevices. This process is pretty fast. I'm so sorry for this, but I promise you, all you need to do is go back, and it will basically just tell it the same thing I'm doing. So now that we're done with liquids, we are going into our setting powder. So this powder, I think it's caramel or something like that. It's from Milk, and I also love Milk. Milk is amazing. Y'all should get it. It's definitely worth it. And so now once we put off the residue, we put it under our eye. This pretty much helps lock in the liquids, and it pretty much just gives you a nice, good looking matte finish. This is only one of the powders that I use, but throughout the whole makeup look, it pretty much just kind of helps lock in everything. And that's mostly what the dry powders are for, is to lock in your makeup looks, or to help color correct your concealer. So now you see me just going on under my lid, and then on my jawlines, and I did also on the top of my forehead. And sometimes if you want, you can put it on your nose as well. I forgot if I did or not. I think I did. Once you are done with that, we're gonna go in with our One Size Dark Deep. I also love this company as well, and so we use this brush, and then now we're going back into that. I love this one because it really shows so much of how much a small amount can do, and it literally brings out the matte look, and I absolutely love it so much. And then so you see me going in on my eyelids and on my forehead, and then you see me doing it on the bottom of my cheeks. This process pretty much is one of my favorites because it's so satisfying to watch, and I just think that it's so beautiful. So yeah. Then once you are done with that, we are going to go in with our Fenty powder. This powder honestly is so freaking amazing. It truly smells like chocolate. This one is more of a darker setting powder. It's super beautiful. It truly smells like chocolate. Like, I would eat this thing if I would, but I'm not trying to die. So then now I'm going the same process, go around where I put my concealer at. And then once I'm done, we put on our one size. And do not make fun of me on how I put on the setting spray. I just try to make sure it's locked into my face. And so yeah, I also did my eyeshadow off camera because my freaking phone wanted to die and mess up with me. So yeah, I did my eyeshadow off camera. And so I'm putting on my blush. And so when putting on my blush, I use this company. I'll put it down below. And I use that red eyeshadow. And so now I'm going in under my eyes and I'm putting a dark brown under my eyes so I can give off that weird sexy look. Don't ask me why. But then I'm doing the same process on the other side. And yeah, look how cute. So once we're done with that, we are going into our lashes and we are going to always curl our natural eyelashes so it can blend well with the lashes. And so yeah. And then now also, this is optional, but you can also curl your lashes and do that. And then when I put on my lashes, I always put lash glue on my lashes and my natural, and I use my fan. And so every time when you're putting on your lashes, you always look down like the way I'm doing, and I go upwards and I put it down to the best of my ability. And I try to not go too close to my my corner, but enough. And so now we're curling both my lashes and my real eyelashes together, and it looks so good. And so boom, look at that, beautiful, looking great. I'm gonna put this mascara down below. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I just got it for Christmas. But I love it so much. It's really dark. It blends well completely with my lashes and my eyelashes. And so after you curl your lashes with your real lashes, you use your mascara. And it blends very well. And then you do the same process on the other side when blending out your lashes and your real lashes. And so yeah, that's usually what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna do the same process on the bottom lashes. And so just try to be careful, because many times of me doing my makeup, I will make that mistake and get mascara on my bottom lashes. And once we are done putting mascara on, we are going to curl them again, and I promise you it is so amazing, and it literally looks like your natural lashes when you have natural lashes on. And so yeah, look at me, I look like a little Barbie doll. Looks so cute. So once we are done with that, we are going to put on a highlighter, and so that's the company brand that I use. I love her, so I love her very much. And so when you're putting on your highlighter, you put it on the inner parts of your eye. And then you're going to put it on the bottom part of your eyebrows. Yeah. Now you don't have to do this every time, but I just do it because I like the way it looks, and it kind of gives my eyebrows a little pop. I know this is kind of like a 2015-16 type of thing, but I still do it because I still like it. I try not to put too much, but sometimes I put a little bit too much because I can't see it, and I use my finger to blend it out so it can go well. And so yeah, once I'm done with that, I'm going to put highlighter on my nose. I try not to put too much because I don't want it to pop too much, but I put enough for me to blend it out. And so then I use my finger and then I just blend out the highlight as I go. Once I do that, I don't do this all the time. I just did it for this look, but I put highlight on my cheekbones and I use my finger to blend it out. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I try not to do it too many times, but I just did it for this time. And then I just repeated the process on the other side. Then once we are done with that, we're gonna go into our lips, and this is the company that I use. I absolutely love them. And so basically, once we are done with that, we are going to put on our Vaseline. I'm telling you, put on your Vaseline. We do not need dry lips in this household. We need to put Vaseline on. We need our lips to be moisturized. This color is it's a dark brown. This lip pen is absolutely amazing because, oh my god, look at that. And so once we're done with that, we're going to use this buttercream lip gloss. It's like a beige color. I got this for Christmas. I love my bestie. Shout out to her. I love her very much, and she got me this, and I really love this way this came out because, oh my god, look at my lips. Oh. And so when you're putting on this one, you always try to get to the center of your lips. And then once you are done with that, we're going to put our lip gloss because look at that, giving a nice good glow. Yes, that's how we do it. Looking all nice and cute. And so, oh, she feeling herself. Oh, she look good. Yeah. And then once we are always done with that, we're gonna put in our one spray. Don't ask me. Okay, I just do it. And so yeah, that is the finished look. Mwah. Look at her looking a freaking beautiful orange chocolate cake. Amazing. Mwah. Look at her. Absolutely amazing. Ugh, I can't. She looks so good. Her lips. Oh my god.
But yeah, if y'all want me to like change and do outfits out of my makeup looks, I will do that. But as of right now, I am not doing that. I am just going to wear the same thing as I usually do and put a makeup look together. But if y'all actually want me to put an outfit together, y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. I'm also gonna put my Instagram down below so y'all can follow me on my Instagram. I have a lot more makeup looks and a lot more outfits on there. Please follow me. Please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. A girl is trying to get herself out there. A girl is trying to make the best of it and shit. We are not young forever. We need to live on and we need to live life without no regrets. So that is what I am going to do today. So for here on today of starting of 2024, me, Ariel, is going to try her best to post and upload videos to the best of her ability. And I will still be showing y'all content creating, and also I'm gonna be showing y'all some amazing makeup looks on the side as well. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope everything goes well at home. I hope everything is great, and even if it doesn't, it's okay. Keep moving forward and be happy and be blessed. I love all of y'all. Y'all are all beautiful, amazing people, and I cannot wait for this journey. I love y'all. Mwah. Bye. Bye. Sorry, just had to. Mwah.
Sometimes I wish you knew, but I disguise the truth. I say I'm happy, but I'm still stuck on us.